The following is a presentation of PH Athletics. From Montvale, we've got a game between two teams that have never met each other in girls lacrosse. Dayton from Springfield down in Union County taking on Pascack Hills. It's senior day for the Broncos. We've got those ceremonies in just a moment.
Oh, I was lonely, then I found you. And it's crazy what love can do, crazy what love can do. Will someone tell me what is happening to me? You're my oxygen, now I can finally breathe. I did it for anyone until it was you. Ain't it crazy what love can do, crazy what love.
Good morning and welcome to Pascack Hills Girls Lacrosse Senior Day. Today we gather to recognize and celebrate four special young ladies for their hard work and dedication to the Pascack Hills Girls Lacrosse program. All of these young ladies have been four-year members of the program, with many of them being exceptional multi-sport athletes while also excelling in the classroom. Because of their leadership, drive, and strong play, the Broncos have a record of 8-3 so far this season, leading the team to the number 15 spot in the Bergen County Tournament, a first-round county win, the American Red League Championship, and they're in a good spot to qualify for the Group 1 state tournament. Before we recognize our seniors, we would like to join Dayton in recognizing their seniors for their dedication to the Bulldogs program. They are Ava Pozzolante, Laura Palhano, Riley Huber, Lauren O'Brien, Bella Silva, and Marissa Duarte. The underclassmen of the Pascack Hills Lacrosse program would like to present a bouquet of flowers to each of our seniors as a token of their appreciation for all they have done to make our program the best it can be. We ask that the players, in turn, pass those flowers on to their parents as a representation of thanks for all they have done throughout their lives to help make them the exceptional young ladies they are today. And now, let's celebrate our four Pascack Hills seniors, starting with number 6, Madison Espinoza. Madison is such a positive player, and her love for the game and her teammates is evident. Madison stepped into this program her freshman year and contributed right away on the varsity level, switching from a sole attacker to a sole defender because that's what her team needed. This year she is thriving at the midfield position. She is poised under pressure and has a knack for finding her teammates in a great scoring opportunity. She has recorded 5 goals and 7 assists this season, bringing her career total to 17 goals and 14 assists. Additionally, her kind nature makes it easy for teammates to gravitate towards her. She has been such a positive role model for younger teammates. Maddie was named this graduating class's valedictorian and will be attending Notre Dame this fall to study aerospace engineering. That's senior number 6, Madison Espinoza. Madison will be met in the middle of the field by her parents Rob and Lisbeth, along with her 2 brothers, Robbie and Mark. Next up, number 7, Asia Crandall. Asia has always been a force in goal, but she is having her best season yet. She is always talking to and helping organize the defense, bringing energy and confidence to the team every game. Asia's hard work and commitment to improving, both inside of the season and outside, have helped her grow into one of the top goalies in program history. This season, she recently became the all-time saves leader in program history with 237 career saves. A huge accomplishment that shows how consistent, hardworking, and dependable she has been throughout her career. Asia will be attending Penn State University this fall and will be studying biobehavioral health. That's senior number 7, Asia Crandall. Asia will be met in the middle of the field by her parents, Natasha and Pete. And now, number 14, Astrid Veloso. Astrid has been a dynamic offensive leader for this team with her speed, competitiveness, and ability to make plays for both herself and her teammates. She is quick to get to goal and consistently puts pressure on defenses with her aggressive style of play. At the same time, Astrid has great vision and does an excellent job finding open teammates and creating scoring opportunities for others. This season, she has recorded 31 goals and 25 assists, bringing her career totals to 110 goals and 68 assists. She recently became just the 11th player in school history for both boys and girls lacrosse to reach the 100-goal milestone, a reflection of the impact and consistency she has brought to the program throughout her career. Astrid will be attending Lehigh University this fall and is currently undecided for her major. That's number 14, Astrid Veloso. Astrid will be met in the middle of the field by her mom, Amanda, and her dad, John, along with loads of other support in the stands. And last but certainly not least, number 18, Kate Glass. Kate never gives anything less than 100% on the field and can play just about anywhere, low defender, midfielder, or attacker. Kate is a true leader by example. She makes everyone around her want to be better and play harder. Through her hard work and dedication, Kate transitioned from a defender her first 3 years into a key midfielder this season. We rely on her ability to apply pressure, transition the ball, and lead our attack. It doesn't matter what role or position we ask her to play, we know that Kate will give it all for the entire game. It doesn't matter how many times she runs up and down the field, she just keeps going. Her competitive nature helps set her apart. For this season, Kate has 9 goals and 10 assists. For her career, she has notched 11 goals and 11 assists and has been a huge part of our defense. Kate was named this graduating class's salutatorian and will be attending the University of Michigan this fall to study mechanical engineering. That's senior number 18, Kate Glass. Kate will be met in the middle of the field by her dad, Brian, and her brother, Andrew, along with other supporting family members. The coaching staff has really enjoyed watching these seniors grow over the last 4 years as athletes, people, and leaders. They were responsible for elevating the level of play of our program through their leadership and dedication to the sport of lacrosse. They will be extremely missed next season by all of their coaches and their teammates.
As we wrap up this portion of the program, the Pascack Hills Girls Lacrosse Program would also like to acknowledge a special member of the Pascack Hills community who will be graduating in June. This is none other than Matt Merlino, the voice of Pascack Hills Athletics. Thank you for all your dedication and tireless research to promote our sports and be our biggest fan. Matt will be attending Seton Hall University in the fall.
Thank you very much, everybody. And thanks to all of the Pascack Hills girls lacrosse players and fans for an awesome lacrosse season. Let's give all of our seniors one last round of applause. And with that, we say good afternoon and welcome to the Bart DePaula Field on the campus of Pascack Hills High School. Today, the Broncos of Pascack Hills take on the Bulldogs of Jonathan Dayton High School in an NJI GLL game. Today's contest is being conducted according to the rules of the NJSIAA, ensuring fair competition among players. Spectators can help promote good sportsmanship by observing these rules and adhering to the NJSIAA Spectator Code of Conduct. any verbal, written, or physical conduct related to race, gender, ethnicity, disability, sexual orientation, or religion, as well as shouting and disagreements with officials, will lead to ejection and suspension from future events. The Bulldogs are coached by Mr. Jeff Casehert. The Broncos are coached by Miss Lindsay Walsh, Mrs. Cindy Cook, and Miss Abigail Triglia. The officials for today's game are Miss Ann Couchman and Mr. James Cosgrove. Once stick checks have concluded, we'll ask that you all please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. Again, with stick checks concluded, we ask that you all please rise and remove your hats as we listen to the Pascack Hills Chamber Choir sing the national anthem.
So proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming. Oh, sing us that star-spangled banner yet waving o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you and enjoy today's game.
And with that, we are set to go. Thanks for joining us. I'm Matt Merlino. These are two teams, as we said, that don't see each other very often. Dayton is from down in Springfield, New Jersey. That's by Union County out on 78. They're 6-6 this year, competing in the Colonial Red Division. Hills 8-3, and they're going to win the opening draw of this game. Emily Driver in there. Here's Astrid Veloso, one of the four seniors, looking to get it early. A nice save, however, made by the Dayton goalie Lauren O'Brien, one of their seniors, or excuse me, that is Marissa Duarte in goal, with 89 saves this season and 90 goals against in 9 recorded games. Driver looking for a wraparound here. Couldn't find an open look in the middle and has to take it outside. Pass down, went right into the stick of Duarte, and so nothing comes of the first Hills attack of this game. They work it out now to the 16 of Maya Smith. She's pressured by Maddie Espinoza, another one of the Hills seniors, but it will be Smith taking it across midfield. Veloso coming in over there. In goal is the third of the four seniors, Asia Crandall, who, as you just heard, is the program leader in career saves, 237 and counting for these final 2 or 3 weeks of the season. Nice pass down, however, and that shot goes wide. It is kept inbounds by one of the Dayton attackers, I believe, Bella Salvato. And now in the crease and in the stick of Crandall, with Espinoza to her left. Instead goes down the middle of the field to the Fourth Hills senior, Kate Glass. Couldn't haul that one in, and it goes back to Dayton. That looks like the 16 of Smith again, a junior with 62 career goals and 83 career points. Should get to that 100 mark, if not this year, next year. Pass down, we have a whistle. Molly Krieger, the sophomore, will have the first penalty look of this game. 23 goals this season, 40 in her career. She has scored in all but one of the 12 games Dayton has played. We'll see if that streak continues. Not here it will. Good defensive stand by Hills, converging on her. Looked like Glass and Espinoza, two seniors, and then it ends up with Crandall. Now it's a sophomore, Marley Goldstein, who works it to another sophomore, Anna Kim, who has been impressive in the midfield, filling her sister Clara's shoes. Clara graduated last year. Good pass down to Layla Fond, the junior at the goal line, has to take it back out and lost it through heavy coverage there. Still loose. Driver and Glass all over. We have a whistle. And it looks like Hills will have their first open look of this game. It'll go to Glass at the second parallel. She's got 9 goals this season, is the Hills leader in ground balls with 20. Looked for a pass there over towards Fond. Instead, it goes wide and is scooped up by the 11 of Isabella Valente. It will stay with Dayton here. And Valente still working it down. He's pressured by Lucy Hepson and Astrid Veloso on that far side, still loose. And now Veloso with a little conversation with the official. We'll get back underway shortly. Just about 4 minutes into this one. A couple of chances for both sides, but still no score. Here comes Dayton. They went backwards. This is Victoria Palhano working it to the 19 and a score there. Excuse me, it's the 22 of Krieger. Our first goal of this game goes to the Dayton Bulldogs, and it's 1-0. 8:08 to go in the first quarter. Krieger's 24th of the season, 41st of her young career, only a sophomore. Back in the center with Maya Smith and Emily Driver. Smith this season, 30 draw controls coming in. Driver got the opening draw. That put her total at 24 for the season. And she'll have a ground ball here to try and get Hills back in this one, down 1-0. Driver in the Hills offense trying to set up. Fond cut through. Veloso setting a screen there. Nice pass down to Glass. Open and hits the top corner to tie it up. So Kate Glass, the first goal of the game goes to one of the seniors, her 10th of the season. Has had 2 hat tricks this year. Got one against West Milford and against Indian Hills. The last time we saw these girls, that was a Thursday ago on April the 30th. 7:44 still to go in our opening quarter, and a 1-1 game off goals from Molly Krieger and Kate Glass. This one going to Dayton. That is the 8 of Peyton Turnbull as the Bulldog attack gets set up. Nice pass in, mishandled. Glass trying to scoop that one up. She doesn't yet, and almost did, but it got checked away. Turnbull made the check and now gets the ground ball as well and works it down. Good defense. Marley Goldstein forcing the turnover there, and now using the sophomore speed to work through the Dayton midfield. Goldstein, the defending sophomore, now to Layla Fond, the junior, trying to work it in transition here. Fond tried to give Hills the lead. A flag goes up, and she'll have an open look to give the Broncos their first lead of this game. Fond this season with a hat trick against White Anglewood and 7 goals and 7 assists total. 10 goals for her career. Let's see if this will be number 11. From a bit to the right, goes all the way in. It got ricocheted out of bounds. Hepson back there. Who will they say? And they will say Hepson was closest, so it will be Hill's ball. Here is Driver now. Over towards Anna Kim, the sophomore, and back towards Driver. Mishandled that pass. We had a whistle, and they'll say Dayton ball off an apparent foul from Driver. Tough contact there is Turnbull now working it through. Pass up was deflected by the 22 of Krieger in there. Tough contact for Sydney Flans. Glass comes over. They'll say Dayton ball. Krieger, the sophomore, as they'll get set up. Now with the 8 of Turnbull, the junior. Under 6 minutes to go in the first quarter here. It got poked out of Turnbull's stick. Still with Dayton, however, maybe not. Glass trying to get the ground ball, and she will on that turnover. And now trying to press a 2-man advantage. Glass, big save made by Duarte. Still with Hills, though. Fond taking it outside and getting the offense set up. Glass now off that pass at about the 25-yard line. Trotting down and taking it behind the net here. They're all shifted and setting screens on the left side. Good pass to Driver. She found a way to get through and gets in to make it a 2-1 Bronco lead. First lead of the game for Hills, 4:49 to go in the first quarter, and that is Driver's 35th goal of the season. She has scored in every game Hills has played this year. Glass adds assist 11 on her season. So 2 points for Kate Glass, a goal and an assist. And we'll see if Hills can add to this lead before the end of the first. Couldn't win that faceoff, though. Turnbull comes in. They gave it down. That's the 26, a senior Ava Pozzolante. She'll take it behind the net. Trying to find Turnbull cutting. Pass deflected and taken away by Peyton Benisato. Flung it upwards to Anna Kim, who cannot get that yet, and now she has it. Now facing pressure from the 9, the freshman Angelina Huber playing in the midfield. Had a whistle there. Kim gets us back underway, gave it to Glass. Just about 4 minutes to go in this opening quarter. Sydney Flans, the strong sophomore, couldn't get there. Oh, and both girls go tumbling down by the goal line. Looks like everyone's okay. Dayton will have possession. That was Krieger tumbling with Flans. Espinoza comes over to defend with Hepson. Driver also there. Flans also there, but Krieger with some nice moves with the stick to get through. Now it's the 9 of Huber, the freshman. Huber trying to go through, needing some help now, and she'll let the offense set up. Goes to the girl to her right behind the net. And still behind the net here with Palhano. Good pass inside. And a goal for Peyton Turnbull, the scoring leader this year for Dayton. Goal 37 of her season, and we are tied at 2. Two-two game. Turnbull with her 82nd goal of her career. She has also scored in every game this season, just as Driver has for Hills. Two-two game, 3:14 left in the first quarter. We are back underway, and it will be Driver, not yet. And now she's got it. Losing it there in about a 4-on-1. She'll get it back with some help of the officials. Now it's Kate Glass. Under 3 minutes to go. And now a tie game. Espinoza up top. Nice give down to Veloso. Couldn't get through and ricocheted over to Valente. Up the field, knocked down. Huber with it here. Goldstein pressuring Hepson, and that's Mia Parisi poking it away, but a whistle will give it back. Huber, the freshman, had a hat trick in early April against Johnson High School. With Turnbull, who had the most recent goal and will have another chance here, it looks like. No, she'll be at the further semicircle. And we'll look for a pass down through heavy coverage, and a good save made by Crandall. It is still loose and scooped back up by Dayton. Pass inside, knocked away. Good defense. Kate Glass in there, Giuliano as well, and it ends up in the crease and with Ossia Crandall. 90 seconds left in this opening quarter. Good defense on that pass, but too much according to the officials. Here's Parisi, the sophomore. Over to Kim. Anna Kim speeding down the field now. To Driver, good jumping catch. Espinoza taking her place. Glass sets it up. Just as she does in basketball season as the point guard there. We'll see if Glass can work something here. Passes all the way down to Espinoza behind the net. Given back towards Driver. Finds its way out to Layla Fond. Down to 40 seconds left in the opening quarter. 2-2 game between Dayton and Hills. Here is Driver. Good give, turn. And we had a whistle before that shot with 30 seconds or so left in the opening quarter. This will be Driver's shot. The clock will stop with 24. Driver with a goal already today. Won't get one here. It got knocked away by a stick and poked out of Maya Smith's stick. With 15 seconds, Dayton trying one last charge before the buzzer. Smith on her own, gives it over. They need a shot here. It gets poked away. Do we have a whistle? It looks like we do with 5 seconds left in the opening quarter. And this will be Smith's shot to give Dayton the lead. 15 goals this season for the junior. Long shot, good save by Crandall. It goes wide, out of bounds with 2, 1, and none. And that will end an exciting first quarter from Montvale. 2-2 our score between Dayton and Pascack Hills. All set to get back going here in Montvale. Thanks for joining us. A 2-2 game at the end of the first quarter. Senior night for Pascack Hills girls lacrosse as they take on Dayton High School. Two teams looking for a big win that would help with their power points. And the state tournament just around the corner, 10 days or so to the cutoff. Draw goes to the Bulldogs with Maya Smith. And now with the 14 of Lorna O'Brien. Pass got slapped away. Kate Glass trying to get over there. And Fond will not end up with it just yet. Good fight by Krieger. And now with Smith. Smith charging in, takes a bouncing shot and a nice save made by Crandall. Little short on that clearance pass. Good catch by Glass near midfield, finding an open Fond now. Fond loses it, sprinting down, needing some help now. Got it back and finds Glass to set up. Glass gives it back to Fond now. Fond gives it down. Espinoza couldn't haul it in. Poked outside, but Dayton will have it here. This is Krieger. Had the opening goal just about 4 minutes in. Gives it down towards the freshman Emma Elizondo. Still going here. The give to Lauren O'Brien. A short pass there. With her behind the net. Looks like the 26 of Pozzolante. O'Brien tried to find her, now needing somebody to get open. Gave it in. Tough shot, but a score. Turnbull, her second of this game. Dayton leads 3-2. .38 goals on her season now. Dayton coming in, having won 4 of their last 5. Their only loss, an overtime loss to Dwight Englewood, a team Hills beat this year. But coming off a 16-9 win on Wednesday against Union Catholic. Hills trying to get back on track. They've lost 2 in a row, lost to IHA in the county tournament, and they're going to score here. That is Driver, her second. Two goals in rapid fire succession for Hills, for both teams, excuse me. This one for Emily Driver, goal number 2 of her day and 36 of her season. Here's Driver winning that draw. As I said, Hills coming off 2 straight losses. They lost 16-1 to IHA in the county tournament and 11-8 to Rutherford on Tuesday at home. So trying to get back on track. They were 8-1 going into that IHA game. They come in here 8-3. That's still a great season, and they're on the inside track for a home playoff game. Right now, they'd be the 7 seed in the North Group 1 sectional tournament. We'd, of course, be there. And as the schedule's working out, I believe that home playoff game might be my last ever game. Well, maybe not ever, but we'll see. Pass went nowhere, and they'll work it back to Crandall in goal. What a catch! Oh, my goodness. You never see that in lacrosse. Unsure of who got it. She took a tumble afterwards. And it looks like it might have been Turnbull in the 8. This is Huber now. As too much pressure from Anna Kim. So Turnbull will have Benesato and Glass right on her. Gives it over to Pozzolante. Driving in is O'Brien, taking it back out. And some heavy contact there. Good job by Turnbull to draw the foul. And we'll see what comes of this one. It'd be the hat trick if Turnbull scores. 7.5 minutes until the break. And she does. Turnbull with a hat trick. 4-3 Dayton. Back with it, a 4-3 lead. Turnbull, 39 goals for the season after what is so far a hat trick today. We had some rain early and before this game, but it looks like the sky is cleared up. It's still gray, but the sun somewhat shining through here. Maya Smith working it on the other end to Huber. And this is Krieger now. Huber circling behind the net here, looking for a pass and forced outside by Kim. And Huber checking her mask. Pass inside goes wide from O'Brien towards Turnbull. Some contact out of bounds. That somehow stayed in. Heavy contact, and it looks like there Parisi drawing the foul and getting possession back. We get back underway. Just over 6 minutes to go until halftime. Mia Parisi keeping things going as Hills tries to tie this game back up. Pass a little wide and going out of bounds. Big turnover there as Dayton will get it back. Spinning around there, let's see. Contact as the 16 of Maya Smith tries to work this one up. Smith, good job working through that coverage. Now stalled a little bit and passes down towards O'Brien. O'Brien taking it out and giving it over to the 22 of Krieger. Krieger couldn't go anywhere with it, pressured by Espinoza and Benisato. A lot heavier now. Glass comes over. Krieger loses it. It looks like a flag was up. So we'll see Krieger, who had the opening goal of the day, see if she can do something with this. Long shot. Crandall made the save. That was right on the goal line. She got it with her stick, but it couldn't quite ricochet into the net. Kim gave it up. Glass over there to get it back. Here's Glass sprinting down. Good pass to Driver. Big save. It goes out of bounds. Hepson over there, so it'll stay. And another good save by Duarte. As her 58th career game in net. Hepson behind the net here, turning. Giving it up to Driver. Under 4 minutes to go. Dayton has enjoyed a 4-3 lead for about 4 minutes here. Driver trying to tie it back up on the wraparound. Shoots, and a nice save by Duarte to keep the lead alive. Clock is going to stop here as we have a player hurting. We'll take a We're about to get back underway. It was Laura Palhano who had to be taken off. And we do get back underway here. Immediately coughing it up was the 8 of Turnbull. Dayton keeps it. Riley Huber, the senior now, with it. Gave it to Turnbull. Pass down towards the goal line. And behind the net here with Pozzolante. Now with the 22 of Krieger. And over towards Turnbull again. Or no, Huber. Krieger with it, back down. And behind the net again, this is Lauren O'Brien taking it up. O'Brien cutting inside, looking for a shot, forced out, and a flag goes up. O'Brien has scored a goal in all but 2 games for Dayton this year. 26 on the season, 121 for her career, and 5 points away from 200 career points. She won't get one there as Crandall makes a nice save and immediately gets it out to Flans, who is going to push the counterattack. Hills down 1, 2 minutes until halftime. Flans, the speedy sophomore, tried to give it down. Good defense by the 10 of Bella Silva. In the stick of Duarte, now outside with Huber. Huber gave it up. Benesato might have got a piece of that. Instead, it stays with Molly Krieger. Krieger will keep going. Thought that whistle could have been for out of bounds. And they're going to force her to reset back with 1:39 to go. And counting. Running clock in girls lacrosse. Unlike the boys. Here is Krieger. Giving it down. Dayton slowing this one down, trying to take a 2-goal lead. It'd be the first multi-goal lead for either team today if they were to get it. Nice pass, shot, and a score. Krieger, her second. .111 to go. Only 2 goal scorers today for Dayton. Molly Krieger with 2, and the hat trick in the middle of those 2 for Peyton Turnbull. .71 seconds until halftime, and Hills down 2 goals for the first time today. And maybe more after the draw control and the win for Smith. Now with Pozzolante. Lauren O'Brien, great find and a goal. Angelina Huber, the freshman, with her 14th goal of the year. And Dayton starting to run away, 6-3. A 4-goal quarter for the Bulldogs. And it will be another draw control for Dayton off a nice catch from Molly Krieger. With 30 seconds left until halftime. Krieger, double, maybe even triple team, now goes behind the net. Pozzolante gave it to O'Brien, who takes it out front, just 15 seconds, and down to 10. O'Brien gave it over. 5 seconds left until the half. 3-goal Dayton lead. And a whistle, and that will take us, with 4 seconds left, excuse me, it looks like we're going to have a indirect shot for Huber, the freshman. And she'll just run the clock out. Dayton pulling away late in that second quarter. They're up 6-3 at the half. You know, this is only the fourth year Dayton has had a girls lacrosse program. They started it in 2023, so these seniors are the only, or the first senior class and the only senior class that will see the entire history so far of the Dayton girls lacrosse program. And they've only had, of course, in just 3 years, and this being the fourth, only one losing season. 2 years ago, they went 14-5 and made the state tournament for what is so far the only time in program history. And then last year they went 9-9, just missed out on states. But this year, right now sitting 13th, as a great save is made by Duarte, the senior there. We had a whistle, however. So it looks like no, it's going to be Dayton ball off that whistle. Maybe a foot in the crease. But Dayton right now with their 6-6 record and leading right now on their way to a state tournament berth for the second time in program history, second time in 4 years. Angelina Huber with green grass in front of her as the Hills defense gets back. Good check from Flans there, but the officials say too much contact. Huber with the most recent goal with just 46 seconds left in the first half. Passes it down to the 30 of Brooke Howard. Looking for a pass here and giving it in to Smith. Maya Smith, who had plenty of assists, we believe, in that first half, having to take it outside, and the pass tipped. Heavy contact. Anna Kim goes down, and we'll take a break. Anna Kim makes her way to the sideline under her own power. Good to see, but it's a big loss for Hills. And we'll get back underway. 10:07 left in this third quarter. Hills trying to eat into that 6-3 Dayton lead. Good passing to give it up to Maddie Espinoza. Espinoza couldn't get it inside. Now cutting towards the net here, and a great goal from the senior Maddie Espinoza on the board. 6-4. So Espinoza's first of this game, her 7th of the season, 18th of her career. And it will be Emily Driver getting that draw control. She stepped up this year as the face-off taker for Hills. And Driver lost it there, but the officials will give it back. The give to Hepson now on the left side. And now down to Glass at about the 10. Glass tried to give it in. It's going to end up outside of the crease. Flans charges in and retains possession. Behind the net with Driver. Give inside was not handled by Glass. The officials stop us here. And it will be Hill's ball. Let's see where Glass takes this one. It will be from behind the net. All set up on the right side. Tried to find Veloso too high. And Dayton will get it. Valente, the give to Krieger. Krieger triple teamed. Veloso hacked away too much. Krieger keeping it. Nearly took a spill. They'll call that clean, and it's a turnover. Espinoza keeps it going. Poked away there. Now Espinoza off the screen from Glass and gives it to her. Now Glass trying to charge in. Kate Glass. No, big save by Duarte. Still loose. Veloso over there. She gets it. It's been quiet today. Veloso, the give to Driver. Big save by Duarte. 2 in a row for Marissa Duarte. And now Dayton trying to counterattack. Hubert. Huber crossing over. Benisato covering her. Now the give to Krieger to set the offense up. With the 8 of Peyton Turnbull, already a hat trick today. It's loose. No whistle. Hills has it. Big turnover for Flans. Low pass. Hepson at midfield gets it back. And now with Kate Glass. Give down to Driver here. Good give to Glass. And she was stalled, so we'll have a look at a penalty. She had the first Hills goal of the day, also had an assist on Driver's first goal. So we'll see if she can find career goal number 12, 11th of her season. And she does. Kate Glass. It's a 1-goal game. Second of the day. Her 13th of her career. And the 11th of her season. .609 to go in the third, and still one more quarter to follow. Hills down by just 1. They were down 3 at halftime. Somebody's got to get the ground ball. Dayton does. Maya Smith. She'll keep it. Smith gives it behind the net to Howard. And Elizondo couldn't get that one kicked away by Glass, and she'll pick it up. She's also a soccer player in the fall, along with basketball in the winter and lacrosse here in the spring. Glass couldn't get the shot off, now looking for a pass. Hepson trying to cut. Glass got poked away by the goalie Duarte, still loose. Here's Driver with it outside. And Dayton has it back. Valente with the takeaway. Driver checked it out. They're letting him play now. Driver in the corner with it, pressured, and that will draw the whistle. Out of your picture, here she comes back into it with Glass now. Glass was forced outside. Too much contact. And that looks like Laura Palhano, who, if you remember, was hurt in the first half. Good to see she's back out there, so it's not serious. And it'll be Glass from an awkward angle, but she scores it anyway. We are tied. And it is a hat trick for Kate Glass today. 6-6. Dayton wins the face-off. Here comes Smith. Or no, excuse me, Pozzolante. We're back now. It's a penalty look for Huber. Big save by Crandall. A good job to keep the game tied. 3:30 to go. Sydney Flans with the ground ball there. She'll keep it after a whistle. Flans lost it, and the forced turnover goes to Pozzolante. Ava Pozzolante, the senior, with 13 goals this season, 24 points. Had 4 goals in a game against Mount St. Dominic. I believe that was the first of Dayton's season. Too much on that check for Benisato. 2:40 to go. On the outside, that is Elizondo, the freshman. Give down, mishandled. Giuliano could not pick it up. But the officials will award possession to the Broncos with 2 minutes left in the third. They were down 3 goals coming in to this quarter. As Parisi has it checked away, she falls. Picked up now by Maya Smith. Behind the net, the give to O'Brien. Oh, Crandall intercepted that pass. A great job by the Hills goalie. 1:22 to go in the third. Lofts it out towards Parisi. Parisi, got to watch her back here. Ooh, a big spill. Everyone's all right, it looks like. Exactly a minute and counting to go. Parisi gives it down to Driver, and it will be Parisi to take this. And the give here to Driver. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Driver to Veloso. Score! Hills takes the lead. The first goal of the game for Astrid Veloso. With just 29 seconds to go in the third quarter. It was a 4-goal second quarter for Dayton. It is now a 4-goal third quarter for Hills, and they have taken the lead back 7-6. Hepson could not get there, down to the final 25 seconds. Veloso with it with 20 to go. Looking for number 2, maybe. Veloso, good give to Hepson. She scores! 5 goals in the third quarter. 2 in the final 30 seconds. And the first of the game for Lucy Hepson. 12th of her season. Maya Smith, good check by Hepson. And that will do it. One last shot goes wide. End of the third, or do we have a penalty here? All right, it looks like we will end the third quarter with an 8-6 Hills lead. back underway in the fourth quarter. Hills enjoying a 2-goal lead. Their largest lead of the day. Came back down 3 goals at halftime. On this senior day, thanks for joining us. Next week, a busy week for us, beginning with softball senior day. They're taking on Dumont on Monday. Tape delayed coverage of that coming Monday night, probably around 8 o'clock. Then we have baseball. Right now, our last baseball game of the season, unless we travel or they get a home playoff game. It'll be our last baseball game of the season. Taking on Westwood on Wednesday is a nice save made by Crandall there, and Espinoza will scoop up the ground ball. Friday, softball against Ramsey, and Saturday, pretty much same situation here. Girls lacrosse at 11 a.m. Saturday. They're taking on Lakeland High School. And that might be, let me check, that might be our last girls lacrosse game of the season. It is. It is. Except for, as of right now, their home playoff game in late May. Here's a bouncer, and Crandall makes the save. We'll be with these teams throughout the state playoffs, however far they go. Right now, only girls lacrosse, out of the 4 Hills teams that we broadcast, only the girls lacrosse team is in a top 8 seed, which means they'd have a home playoff game. I believe softball is 9th right now, baseball's about 10th, and boys lacrosse isn't in the state tournament as things stand. So right now, I believe that girls lacrosse home game for states would be my final home broadcast, and a nice goal for the 22 Molly Krieger. That is her hat trick. 8-7. And here is driver readying for what should be an exciting final 10 minutes. Back underway, and it's another face-off win for Dayton. Maya Smith. Pass tipped and taken away by Benesato. She has it checked out of her stick, and now Giuliano's got it, giving it to the goalie Crandall. Double teamed. Pass might have been tipped. It finds the 21 of Flans. Sydney Flans sprinting up the field, a great gymnast in the fall. Flans all the way down to Hepson, just wide. Fund over there, possession retained. Glass behind the net, gave it to Driver. Glass cutting inside, now it's Driver again. Driver spinning, takes a bouncing shot, might have drawn a penalty. And it looks like she did, with about 8 minutes to go. Trying to give a 2-goal lead back to Hills. Has 2 so far today. Will this be the hat trick? No, a great save made by Duarte. Duarte out of the crease now. And converging on her, Hepson. Good pass to find the open player. That is Palhano, and she'll keep it. Alhano over to Krieger now. Krieger the give to O'Brien. Nice pass inside. Crandall could. That went way too fast for anybody to see. It is not a goal. The clock has been stopped. They got ricocheted all the way out wide. And they're going to say Hill's ball. Maybe they were just checking on Crandall. It might have hit her mask. As Benesato lost it, Dayton trying to tie it back up. Lauren O'Brien. Needing to find someone, trying to tie this game. O'Brien goes back behind the net. Goldstein all up against Molly Krieger. And now Krieger with an empty look, charging towards the net, forced outside by Espinosa. Still a chance, and could not get a shot off. 8-7 Hills lead, just about 6 minutes to go. It's O'Brien directing things behind the net. Crandall with another great save. Espinosa, quick give to Glass. The three seniors working together. Glass going to take it herself. And now pulls out, directs the offense as we'll have the reset here. Just about 5:30 to go. Hill's trying to burn as much clock as possible. No shot clock in high school lacrosse. That got voted down at the AD's meeting. Basketball shot clock did get approved. We'll see that not next winter, but the winter after. Good give to Flans, the sophomore, over the net. Hepson with it, possession retained. 5 minutes to go. Driver. Got checked from behind. They're going to call that clean. And now Driver's got it back. Good work from Glass. Hepson tried to give it down to Fond. Pass deflected back to her. Dayton's got it back. Veloso pressuring. Heavy contact there. And Smith got tripped up. She'll keep it. Smith will keep it. 4 minutes to go. Dayton trying to tie things. O'Brien. O'Brien cutting towards the net. Couldn't get it anywhere. Now flips it out towards Turnbull, who has a hat trick today. Shoots and scores. And we are tied. .353 to go. Turnbull with her fourth of the game. Puts her at 40 goals on the season. 3:53 in a tie game. And the draw right up in the air. It hit off the official. And they will call Hills ball. Glass is hit. Keeps it here. Krieger not happy with that. Glass driving in, shoots, big save. And now Dayton's got it. Twirling around there, contact. And a timeout instead, taken by the Bulldogs. First of the game by either side. We'll take a break. We're back underway. Just about 3 minutes to go. Dayton has scored 2 goals to Hills' none in this fourth quarter and trying to take the lead back. They led 6-3 at halftime. Hills came back and led 8-6 at the end of the third. And now we're all tied up as we head into the final quarter of the final quarter. Molly Krieger on the outside. Coach Jeff Casehafer over there. They're behind the net now in the football end zone. And a good move by Krieger getting through. Low shot. It goes wide and out and will stay as O'Brien was back there. Lauren O'Brien going over towards Peyton Turnbull with 4 goals on the day, leading all scorers. Big save by Crandall. Glass took a spill in the middle there, but it's still loose and we're still going. Under 2 minutes to go. Had a whistle. Dayton will keep it with Pozzolante, the 26. Pozzolante gave it over. And it is Pozzolante taking it on the wraparound. Forced out wide by Benisato. The give up to Turnbull. With 1 minute to go in regulation. Turnbull couldn't get a shot off. Got hit there, no call. Silva gives it down. That's Krieger. O'Brien behind the net. Down to 40 seconds. With the 26 of Pozzolante. And here's O'Brien. 30 seconds. Timeout. Second taken by Dayton. They have none remaining. 25 seconds to go. "25 seconds from overtime as it stands right now, but Dayton is threatening. They just took timeout number 2, and we'll see if they can take the win as well. Been a back and forth game so far. 20 seconds now remaining. Lauren O'Brien, who has been quiet on the score sheet, spinning through, got it checked away. And into Crandall's stick, the goalie. A very short pass. But it looks like a timeout called before that. 8 seconds remain with 2 8s on the scoreboard. We're back in a moment. 12 seconds have been put back on the clock. It is 8-8. Hills has the ball. Not sure who it's going to start with here. It looks like Kate Glass has it on the football goal line. And we're back underway. 12 seconds left in regulation. They got to go the length of the field. She's not going to have enough time to take it herself. And we are going to go to overtime in this one. 8-8 at the end of regulation between Dayton and Pascack Hills. All right, here we go in overtime. 8-8 score, 3-minute periods, and it is sudden death. Time to strap in. Emily Driver and Maya Smith in the face-off circle to get us underway in the extra period. And we are back underway. Driver trying to sprint after this one. Molly Krieger in there. Now it's in a gaggle of players, and Kate Glass comes out with it for Hills. Glass, the senior, with a hat trick today. 2 goals in that big third quarter. Has it on the outside at about the 5-yard line. That's the goal line for Lacrosse. Behind the net with Maddie Espinoza. And we have a stoppage here. And it looks like perhaps an illegal screen or some sort of offensive foul will give Dayton the ball. Huge turnover as we come down to 2 minutes. Another stoppage here, so all the procedures are correct with Veloso going behind. This is Smith. Smith sprinting down. Just under 2 minutes left in the first overtime. Again, sudden death. Next goal wins. Huber gives it to Turnbull. Krieger giving it back. Turnbull again driving through, a whistle, and she'll have an open look, or not an open look. She'll be back with usually they pass it from that second semicircle. Let's see what happens here. Just about 1:20 left. And we're back underway. Turnbull took it outside, gave it over to Angelina Huber. Down with Krieger. Krieger taking it through. Still with it somehow through all that coverage. Got a whistle. Under a minute left now. These OT periods are quick. Krieger going to have an practically open look from an awkward angle for both her and Crandall. But a chance to win nonetheless. 40 seconds. Here it comes. Big save by Crandall. 35 seconds left. We will have a second, third, 3-minute period if this one has no score. And a timeout taken. We'll be back. And here we are after that Hills timeout. 31 seconds left in this first overtime. Wind is picking up out there. Other than that, conditions pretty perfect. It's a little cold. 31 seconds to go the length of the field for Kate Glass, starting back at the 20. Glass pause, down to 20 seconds left in this first overtime. Espinoza setting a screen. Back down to 15. Here comes Glass. Triple covered. Glass with 10. Trying to take it through. Has to take it behind the net. Needing a pass now. Down to 5 seconds. Tried to give it in. A save made by Duarte. And that will end the first overtime. We're back in a moment. Very quick break, back to 3 minutes on the clock for the second overtime. Still sudden death Smith and Driver, they switch sides. Back underway. And Dayton wins that draw. Krieger. Taking her time. This is O'Brien. And now with the 22 of Krieger, back to O'Brien. Both of them behind the net. Krieger again. Turnbull cut to the net. Couldn't find her. Here comes Krieger. A give outside. That's with Huber. Back down to Krieger at the goal line. And behind the net. O'Brien. Can't find anybody. Krieger. Give inside. Knocked away by Flans. Still with Dayton. A whistle there will give it to the Broncos. It'll be Glass. No, Goldstein. Over to Olivia Giuliano. 90 seconds left in the second overtime. Again, sudden victory procedure as Giuliano loses it there. Clean check. Turnbull falls trying to get the ground ball. Dayton possession. Krieger driving towards the net. Shoots and scores! We apologize for that technical difficulty. Dayton has won. 9-8 the final. A great game. Thanks for joining us. We're back Monday with softball against Dumont, their senior day. This is Matt Merlino. So long from Hills. Thank you for watching this presentation of PH Athletics. For more information, visit hills.pascack.org/athletics.